Alright, so today we're going over the best rolls to get for the Solstice weapons and bow users rejoice. We have essentially Anamnesis 2.0, although the origin trait maybe isn't the best. We don't have the origin traits here, but it's the Solstice one. And then I think Viced Stinger, which isn't horrible. You can go for rolls like Repulsor Braced D-Stab. That's just a classic one that works really well. You have other, precision-based ones that you go D-Stab, or not D-Stab, Demoralize Dragonfly, or Archer's Tempo Demoralize. There are just a lot of solid options here. PvPers, maybe Successful Warm-Up, Precision Instrument. So if you have that stuff active, you're going to get 25% crit damage increase, as well as that draw time multiplier down a little bit. Archer's Gambit, I don't really know if you want to run that, but you can give that a try. But mainly for PvE, you want to look Dragonfly D-Stab, Demoralize, Archer's Tempo Demoralize, maybe Dragonfly Explosive. Probably not that. But yeah, solid bow. This is definitely the worst of the three, just because bows aren't in a great place right now. Still a solid bow. Next up, we have another in the family of area denial frame launchers, or the fart launcher if you want to call it that. This has so many solid perks. You have Blast Distributor, which is maybe on the lower end of the good perks, but dealing splash damage grants a bonus to grenade stat. So if you're running a grenade build, that's definitely not bad in this third slot here. But Demo arguably is better because you're going to get grenade energy from kills, and you're going to be able to reload with your grenade being activated. This is just a classic with attrition orbs because you can reload. You can also make a crap ton of orbs to get your grenade energy back. Great for grenade builds just in general. If you're looking for damage, Envious Vorpal would be a solid choice here. You could also do Envious One for All if you're looking for more of a group damage, maybe for champions. You also have something like Ambitious Elemental Honing or Envious Elemental Honing for like a prismatic damage build, say on Celestial Hunter with Prismatic. That might not be a bad choice. The rest of the perks here are, Binary Orbit is essentially poor man's bait and switch, so it's not horrible. I think it's about 25% that it gives you. It doesn't say here on D2 Foundry, but I believe it's 25%. Don't quote me on it. But Envious, Ambitious, and Demo are your reload perks here, and then damage. You have Binary Orbit, Frenzy, One for All, Vorpal, and Elemental Honing. Definitely would look for those or Attrition Orbs because it's really fun on these area denial frames. Just a really solid GL if you're looking for one, and it's Strand. So the first Strand area denial, that's cool, I guess. And then last but certainly not least, I would say probably the best, at least my favorite. How can you go wrong with a Solar SMG? This is like the best SMG that I think we've gotten in a while. The rate of fire is super solid at 900 RPM. You have certain perks you can pair together like Attrition Orbs and Target Lock, because both of these perks require you to be on a target for a long time in order to proc them. So they go very, very well together. You could also do Attrition Orbs Burning Ambition for any ignition builds that you have, as Burning Ambition will scorch the target, and dealing damage to a scorched target inflicts scorch and will eventually cause some ignitions if you apply it long enough. You have classic combos like Heal Clip Incan. If you want to go super into healing, Heal Clip Chaos Reshaped is where it's at, especially if you're in combat for a very long time. This is a very interesting role indeed. If you're looking for grenade build, you could go Demo Incan, you can go Demo Burning Ambition on something like, let's say, Starfire Protocol build, or any ignition build for that matter. The only horrible perks on this, per se, Feeding Frenzy isn't that bad. As you can see, you can get the reload speed up pretty dang high. but you know, you can reload for free with demo. And generally speaking, the reload speed on this isn't bad. Probably want to look for Flared Magwell, but you do have the Tex Machina origin trait on this. So if you hip fire for a little bit, you'll get that reload speed bonus from that as well. And, you know, recycled energy isn't horrible, so if you see this and you get Burning Ambition or Incan with it, or even Chaos or Target Lock, don't immediately dismantle it. It could be the best version you get until you get a better one with Heal Clip or Attrition Orbs, but I would definitely say in this third slot you want Heal Clip, Attrition Orbs, or Demo, and then in this fourth slot, Burning Ambition, Incan, Chaos Reshaped, and Target Lock, really good. PvP rolls, I know Lone Wolf got hit with a nerf. I honestly don't know how good that's gonna be, but maybe it's not half bad. The only problem is if you use the Tex Machina origin trait with Lone Wolf, they contradict each other because Lone Wolf wants you to aim down sights, or at least it helps you with that, and the origin trait for Tex Machina wants you to hip fire, so not exactly ideal. But Target Lock with Lone Wolf would be okay. Harmony, maybe. Again, there aren't that many PvP perks on this weapon, so just a very solid SMG in general. That's it for the weapon rules you should look out for these Solstice weapons. Definitely a super fun event because it has good loot. The loot is plentiful. Kind of reminds me of Heresy and how guns were just dropping left and right, so you know, you might not have always gotten god rolls, but you were at least getting the chance to get those god rolls. And I know the chase for tier 5s can be a little tedious, but it's supposed to be, right? It's supposed to be hard. I think that's the one thing we can all agree on, but Solstice has made it more accessible, which, you know, I'm not complaining about. There's maybe a little bit of FOMO, but clearly not enough to make a difference in the short term, because, you know, these guns will be back next year, so don't feel like you have to log on to get these. I feel like most people don't anyway, but yeah, that's what you should look for. Happy grinding.